morning. So our harvest host came out here the other day with his tractor, and he created the deeper water here that you see, and it's for the fire service, the local fire service. In case they have a forest fire, they need a certain number of areas where they've got deeper water to be able to suck, you know, to fill their trucks up. And he also said that before we go anywhere or go to camp anywhere, we need to check those areas to make sure that they're not under any kind of danger of forest fires. You don't want to be camping in the middle of the forest and suddenly you're surrounded by fire. They just don't have enough people to, you know, to man all of the roads to make sure that nobody goes in these areas. A little bit late doing the intro this morning. It's already kind of hot and sweaty. We were hanging out with some new van friends that were camping at this harvest host with us. They're called Steve and Naz, and they have a YouTube channel. They're currently touring Canada in their ProMaster. Their channel's called
Alt Living, and we had a really nice time talking with them this morning. It's always great to make new friends on the road, and we'll hopefully get to meet up again with them sometime in the future.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we'll put a link to Steve and Naz's YouTube channel in our description so that you can check them out.
Behind the scenes, it's always nice to find a dumpster with no padlock on it. Then we can dispose of our trash.
Sometimes it's hard to find a dumpster for our rubbish, but it only took us about 5 to 7 minutes today, so go us. Canada flag!
Canada! So we just got to the bridge to get the rainbow rock out the river, and as we were driving through town I realised the noise that we heard is coming from the back end of the van, not the front. And this is good news, I'm happy about it because it's an easy fix, but it would only happen to this van. This van just has a habit of being a pain in the butt. I shouldn't be able to undo that by hand, which is fine, I'll tighten it up, but it's bored a bigger hole in there, so we're going to have to get a new wheel now, a whole new rim. But we have solved the problem. We now know what it is. It's still a pain in the butt, but I don't need brakes now. Well, we kind of do need brakes still. We might get those done at the same time. Just hand tighten these real quick. That's how loose it is, look. Maybe I should have checked these sooner. That one's okay. Look at that. They were loose.
And that bucket on the bottom, that's how they release all the stuff. Like, what is it that they release?
Water. No, it's got like...
No, it's like powder, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got fire retardant in it.
So it's got fire retardant in it, you see? Like it stops the fire, so
it chokes the oxygen out of the air.
It chokes the oxygen out, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see it in a second. So we've said several times how there's nobody in Canada, and there was somebody sitting right where the rainbow rock was. So we've ended up sitting by the river again.
In a different spot than we were aiming for, because someone's sitting in that spot.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe we'll come back and do rainbow rock another day.
But maybe they'll be gone after Grandpapa get here. We can try again.
Maybe we can. So we've ended up back at the campsite because it's kind of hard to drive anywhere with the van in the mess that it's in. We drove 15 miles after I tightened them up at the river, and they're loose again. And I've also noticed that the studs on the hub are all worn away now. There's no threads left, and I'm pretty sure if we drive too much further they're going to start snapping off. So now we need to figure out where we're going to get some rims from, and some hubs, and a mechanic to do all the work for us. What do you want?
I just don't know how we're going to fix this.
We are officially stranded in Canada for at least another 5-6 days. The back rim on the driver's side is messed up, but because it's a dually, the two rims back onto each other, and that means that both rims are messed up. So we've got 2 of our 6 wheels are pretty much useless. even if we did have a spare tire, we couldn't go anywhere because the studs, the rim's been sort of working its way against on the threads, and the studs are just ready to snap off, so I wouldn't trust them to go too much further. It's lucky we discovered it when we did, actually. It could have been really bad. But the plan is to order. I found like they want $250 for a new rim, but I found them on eBay for $60 a piece. So but he won't ship to Canada, so I'm going to order 6 rims from this guy for $350, have them shipped to a UPS store right across the border, and then go over to America, get the rims, come back, and also the studs on eBay. I can have them shipped there. They're $20, and then use a local guy in town here to fit it all for us. We're just spreading it across 2 countries and making it all work. But it's getting late. It's that time of day. We're going to go to bed, and we will see you tomorrow. Good night.